I must say, I am a person who gets deceived by numbers and this and that, but my love for Stryker Airborne still persists. Recently, a couple of days back, statistics came out and it shows that Stryker Airborne is apparently the combination with the highest win rate currently for US in Broken Arrow, and I still recall a couple weeks back someone commented, Corn, you should go back to your good old Stryker Airborne decks again and tell us about how you've been like managing with it. But I couldn't really find the comment anymore. Either the guy deleted it or I'm just blind. But anyways, this is also a really unpopular deck to say the least, River. It's a very open map, at least on the flanks, and we're gonna be talking about how it goes. And to say the least, well, some significant units that the Airborne has itself. First of all, you have Airborne, like the Airborne squad itself. It's versatile. You can have NGWS or you could have the normal ones. That's totally up to you. On top of that, we also have the Brutus, which is a really good artillery. And then the next thing is going to be the Guardian. Guardian is recently got moved over from Spec Ops, and obviously you still have the Longbow and the Apache. This time, as you can see my heli tab, it is a bit weird. I have 180 point Guardian and a cheaper Longbow. Basically my thought process was, okay, if my Longbow can put fire and forget to Hellfires, then maybe I'll just let my Guardian be a cheap anti-air helicopter, right? Maybe that would work out. And this is one of the matches where I learned maybe yes, maybe no, but it would always be better to have more range on your helicopter. And for very simple reasons. Obviously, if you can outrange your opponent's radar or anti-air, or you're just at a safer distance, then you should be fine. No? Anyways, this is going to be our opener. Looks very lousy, honestly. It doesn't even look like it's proper. But the general idea of this is that to use the two helis to delay for a while, as my Chinook transports two airborne squads that are just there to defend the cap, and a ISV that can hold 3 sniper squads, and I'm just going to scatter them around the battlefield, see my opponent's opening, and then I'll react to whatever he's going to bring, and then I'll try to take him on with the better recon than he does. Obviously, because we are playing US, most of the time, as long as they're not playing something like VDV and like 4 VDV and opening up with a bunch of jets themselves as well, then we should be pretty alright. I also have the cheaper recon trucks. They're not really, compared to the Armor Knight to say the least, they're not as tanky. But at least they have a smoke, and if you want to get out of somewhere, you can get out because of the smoke and just drive away. So what we're going to do is just going to put the snipers into the ISV and then start driving it. Because the helicopter obviously gave us an early start. We're just going to fly a little bit here. And then we immediately spot our torch, so time to get out. I mean, obviously, it does make sense that they're just gonna open up with tours and everything, and because the nature of the Longbow is that it's an Apache. It's Apache. Oh, but then we have an SU-57, or is that an SU-30, 35? Regardless, it is time to run. So this is the first guy, the first time these guys are seeing a Guardian. He's probably running after it because, oh, Guardian must be very expensive. No, it only costs barely 200 points, really. And, oh, but it still died. Okay, but maybe I was inting. And then here comes my F-15 to try to avenge it. I'm pretty sure I didn't really micro it properly, but yeah, I got 2-tapped by it. And I'm very mad. I should never trust myself with these planes again. So, yeah, as you can see here, we have one sniper on the right, one in the center in each of these bushes, and you might notice something, and that is how actually I did have like a I was quite concerned about this sniper's position, by the way, this guy's, because there's a road right next to it, and if my opponent drives by the road, then he's gonna spot it definitely. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely gonna be spotting it. But for now, oh, he actually does spot this ISV. He did shoot a missile at my units. So my longbow is actually out of flares. I don't want to risk it dying to anything, so I'm just gonna call in a little bit of supplies and then recall it. I'm gonna drop the snipers somewhere around here. It's not too deep, but at least it's deep enough to spot other stuff that are coming our way. And by the looks of it, just gonna drop the supply, resupply the longbow, and then send it back to the front. I still want to use it later. And yeah, so this guy is Coastal Armored, one of the also very popular decks that one can bring to the tabletop. First of all, you have the BRM3K. I can literally recite its name now because it's so easy to use. It has a 57mm cannon. It has really good spotting, and it absolutely tears apart vehicles if not angled, and even it has an Ataka. So I see this guy's opening. There's a BT3F. He's trying to flank me because he probably on his screen he probably doesn't see a lot of stuff. Obviously because I had a really weird opening. But as you can see here, this guy's he seems to be opening with a bunch of just vehicles. And I mean some infantry, yeah, but most of it's still vehicles. That was a Dervatia and a Chrysanthemum on the left. So this guy is pretty much just saying, okay, if I can't take the cap, or I'm probably not planning to take the cap, I'm just gonna send a couple units here. Like, he's playing very defensively. Like, you see a Stinger, a Nigla, a Dervatia, a Chrysanthemum, and then the BRM-57. Oh, this is basically the message. Like, he's trying to send a message and basically trying to say, okay, fuck you if you try to push into me. Yeah. But at least on the bright side, we do spot everything that he has at the moment, and it seems like playing the longbow or like using the longbow in this before we get rid of the Shorad is going to be a bit tough. We're going to bring up two of our Brutuses, and this is where our worry turned into a reality, for that this sniper squad actually did in fact get spotted by the Dervatia. That was, I don't know why he probably was chasing after helicopters, and that's what got him. So yeah, there were a couple of units here and there, like 5 of them in total. We're just gonna, since our Brutus are in range, we're just gonna use laser to start taking them all apart one by one. It's not really a big issue. And our books are also arriving, so one to the left, one to the right. Okay, maybe not, just both to the left. And this is also gonna be a bit of a instantly down one, but because he moved his Dervatia away, we're just gonna laze the Chrysanthemum instead. Boop, bye bye. All right, and the next thing is come back, take some supplies, and here's when you can find out. Okay, also my map is giga glitched. Like I have no idea what my map is looking at. This guy's just creeping BRM3Ks down the road like a madman. I don't know what he's doing. Obviously it is kind of a bad decision to be sending Bookers to the flanks when I had Stryker RVs instead. I didn't remember them until like the very end of the match. But for now, you know, every attempt he tries to go into H is probably just halted here. And along with a bit of help with our Brutuses that can instantly snipe something that he hides in like a really weak tree line, we should be fine. But still, it is some points invested. But I was pretty sure at this point that this guy does not want to play the game. He just wants to sit back, relax, and then maybe let his team win the match. And then, yeah, that was pretty much his plan, to say the least. So what I had in mind was, okay, I just wanted to spot everything that this guy was pulling out, intercept him before, like try to kill his units before they even get into position, or even if they are in position, I do have a Booker to deal with it. This guy does not have helis. Even if he does, it's going to be one. He's got Tors in the back, so I'm probably not going to be relying on my Guardian, my Longbow, unless I'm fairly certain that, this man does in fact have Shorad. And then, hopefully at some point in our game, turns out there was a Dervatia right here, and that's where he hid. So we're just going to send our Booker over there and say bye-bye. And oops, I actually missed that. I think my Booker is driving right into that guy. Oh, but we killed him. Okay. So yeah, it does look pretty smooth. And you might think, okay, Corn, this game just is a sleep fest. Why are you showing me this game? I'm pretty much just showing you, I don't really know, honestly. Just, maybe like with good recon you can have this is a very self-sufficient deck, I must say. Like you have a lot of tools. You have artillery that can be laser guided, that can kill infantry, anything that you laser as long as you're in range. Sometimes the range does seem a bit lacking, but to be honest, 3,800 meters is more than enough. You obviously have Shorad, and then you have a bunch of good infantry squads. You have a bunch of good infantry squads for holding the line and also for attacking if you ever do wish to. The only problem is how you want to, do your attack, because obviously this deck is like the transporter. Like first we have the ISV. This thing runs really fast but also dies fast. Like there's no doubt about it. The next thing that we have for this is the Stryker, which it only transports one squad at a time, and as you might know, it might not be enough. We need more. And then, well, obviously it does have a smoke, which is pretty nice, I guess. But then sometimes I just think to myself, okay, but I need a bunch of Strikers to actually push though. Maybe I'll just need smoke as well. So you eventually start stacking up units here and there, and then all of a sudden you don't have that many units, but you have a bunch of transports. So it's pretty funny. Anyways, here we do spot the BRM-3K that was here sneaking up from behind earlier, and we're just gonna angle it and shoot at the this little tank and kill it. I thought it was dead, but it turned out it wasn't. He was smoked up. And then in the meantime, I forgot that, there was a Tor in there. And not only was there a Tor, there's also an Igla squad over there. I don't even know how my opponent managed to sneak that in. But what we're gonna do is since this guy keeps pushing in or like running it down with whatever this was, we also have a bit of Shorad here. And ironically, I only have one Stryker and Shorad, which obviously is not a good idea. I think the more Shorad you have, the better, to be very honest. In the meantime, we spot this man's Tor along with my opponent's double Igla team over there. So he also has another thing in here. Like, I do wonder, like, what is this guy really trying to play the game, or is he just trying to sneak things up into position and then just be like, okay, I'm gonna be cringe as hell, and then I'm just gonna everything that I spot everything that I spot is just gonna be faced with AGGMs and everything, and then if you try to use a heli to stop it, I'm gonna be shooting it down with my Shorad. It's annoying, I must say. Obviously, the double Brutus sitting right here is a bit out in the open, but considering this guy has no artillery, he's been investing his entire budget into whatever he's been trying to do. We'll just be sending a couple of units here and there, killing a Shorad in one salvo. If you have two Brutuses, you do kill it I mean, you need two Brutus shells to kill it, so that's why I prefer to have two at the same time. Obviously, if you have one, it still works, but the guy's gonna react, and like the thing is about the Brutus, it takes like 7 to 8 seconds to reload. So by the time the first shell lands, he might have a bit of time to react. And I'm not saying that one isn't enough to kill, but if your opponent does manage to move his units, then I won't be able to kill the unit, which is actually better than letting the unit survive, go back and resupply, and I personally prefer their stuff dead, you know. Nothing in particular. And then, like that's about it. Anyways, we're using a small ICV to transport my scout team deeper into my opponent's lines. My plan for this game was to actually take I at some point, even though I am kind of far away, and the next safe patch the next safe tree line is probably like here, that my opponent probably sent a bunch of stuff into, or there, that's also really close to I. And my opponent probably also has access to it already. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to micro my snipers, just get them back into cover, and that thing dies. But we do have another one coming in. This is something that I really do like to do. To always have as many snipers on the field as possible. If one dies, just send another over. You can never, like, the recon is always so important that I don't think one would ever give up on it. Anyways, we do see a Terminator here, and also another beacon on the right. Our longbows around, and in the meantime, we're actually losing D. And as a very clueless person, I get very tangled up with whatever's happening on my flank. That I think, okay, my flank is always more important than my teammates. Turns out that was not a good idea to play the game, and yeah. I gotta fix that someday. Sometimes, you know, if you win together, but if you win together, it's better than winning alone, right? Surely. Anyways, my opponent is kind of just being an annoying prick and just cruising team in the tree line. I'm gonna ATGM. Like, bro. Well, I mean, he did shoot 4 of them, and then, like, that's about it, because that's the only anti-infantry ones he can have. Obviously, he did kill some units, but I'm eventually gonna get my snipers into position and just rail this guy's vehicles, because I know I just killed his Tor. He probably has manpad somewhere else, but and also, like, you know, we kind of lost D. Wake up, lady. But in the meantime, we do manage to spot all of his stuff here. Close Chrysanthema. And then fall back. Yeah, very nice. Okay. And then this is the point I realized, oh wait, why did they have D? Maybe I'll send my longbow over to see what happens. And you know, for now we're doing alright. We're just face checking everything with our own units. Obviously, having snipers is one thing. Having units to face check your opponent is another thing. And ooh, what's happening here? I ran out of Hellfires. So I don't really have yeah, I guess it's a good thing, right? If I'm running out of Hellfires, that probably means I'm shooting a lot of them, and I'm probably dealing a lot of damage. Anyways, we're just gonna keep on making sure recon, like, we know where my opponents are. And something that I really should have done this game, though, was to actually call in a Stryker RV, and then maybe instead of 2 Avengers, maybe have a, or would we spot the 57mm? But yeah, like have a Stryker RV, because this is such a big map, you know. And why wouldn't I be playing? And why wouldn't I feel the Stryker if, like, it's like one of the fastest? It's on the fast end. It has a good gun. It has a javelin. It's got trophy and smoke. I mean, APS and smoke. So why wouldn't I, right? It looks like it's perfect. Well, yeah, obviously that is the case. The only thing that that does slightly worry me is the fact that I am fighting BRM3Ks, and I am scared of it just wrecking my Stryker RV. But to be honest, if I didn't have to, like, to drag my my Booker slowly across the battlefield, it would probably be a better thing to do. Anyways, here comes another Kurganet that isn't really upgraded. It's just a B10. If you look at the name, you can actually tell whether it's whether it's an upgraded one or not, or like just a cheap transport. If it's a B10, it basically only has a machine gun. If it's a B15, then it has like cornets and the bullets and the 57mm cannon. So anyways, here we're just gonna check if like it does seem like these guys are really started to give up on D. And also does seem like I probably should do something about it. Okay, there are longbow goes. Yeah, just gonna make sure everywhere has supplies. And oh, also something that but turns out we spotted two things here: Dervate and the BRM-3K. It's absurd that the only thing they just rely on one unit for recon most of the time, and it's the BRM. But thankfully, because they don't like using smokes or other stuff, and they also don't pair their units with SHORAD, we actually do manage to kill most of their units. Oh, Dervati almost gets my side. We're just gonna angle a bit more and then kill it with our main gun. Also kill another unit on the right thanks to our sniper. Gonna bring up more supplies and chase that Dervati. So yeah, the match does look a bit messy. Like we're fighting here, fighting there, and we even have planes loitering, just checking the airspace, but it's not really doing much. But probably what we really gotta do now is maybe I should start doing some stuff on my end. Maybe. Because, you know, the game plan was to eventually take I, right? So, I'm gonna start moving my stuff up. Have some units and transports. My airborne squad is just hanging here. Nope, but we are in range for that T-15. So, the thing about the longbow compared to the... Oh, that is a really big convoy. Okay, yeah, so the thing about the longbow and the, what was it, the Guardian? The difference is a 200-meter range, a difference in range and amount of bullets again. It's not that it really does matter. I mean if I manage to shoot all 8, then that probably means we also kill Quality there. Luckily, very weird. But wait, did I lose my Booker? I did lose my Booker. Oh, I lost my Booker. I kind of want to keep pushing over there. Anyways, they are going to B. We're just gonna slowly drive over at a convenient time. Obviously. Oh, hello dear Vatia. Yeah, gotta keep away from the main road so they don't spot me. So we probably gotta go back and up the up because it is empty for now. I'm not sure if I really did, probably was a mistake of me to just see a bunch of units. I saw that they were already in D and I thought to myself, okay, should I go in already and let my trucks get blown up and my infantry come out in a bad position, or should I just airstrike it first, wait for my Booker to come over and then I go in? Because I'm not in that much of a haste for the match. I mean, the phase doesn't really end until like about 8 minutes later. So I did kind of just want to chill for a little while. In the meantime, you might look, Corn, what the fuck is this build? And I will tell you, this Fighting Falcon build, I was just testing, okay? I was just testing. It's nothing really significant. Basically, I just thought to myself, okay, what if one day I can see a BMP, I can shoot my Maverick at it, destroy the BMP, and then bomb the infantry inside. So this is what came to mind. And then I put ECM on. So the plane costs 300, same as an actual Maverick plane. Obviously having Mavericks would be much better here. But you know, I was testing it out. Yeah, The opponent in the middle also had a helicopter. This is the... Is that the Mi-28? It has some really good ATGMs. Either it be... I'm not sure if it's the... Okay, it's probably a TACA or Vicker. One of the two. But yeah, we're just gonna piss it off with our charade. And then push back into D. Take it back. Also, guys, I know this match I haven't been using troopers yet, but I need to start I'm not how should I put it? Okay, I am a very big trooper enjoyer and booker enjoyer. Like, you might look at my videos and then every single time you see I'm playing US, I am playing Stryker. Yes, I will always play Stryker. Or at least like 9 out of 10 games I'm going to be playing Stryker. I absolutely love this deck, and I don't really find it convincing to play at the end of the deck. Obviously, I did hear people mention that, oh wait, the Marine Airborne deck is actually pretty decent now. And since, you know, they got packs, they have a lot of stuff, which is nice. I do think that it is a good thing to have that combination. I saw a bomb strike here, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute, I have planes too. I play Marine Stryker to play to like, you know, spam planes, not to like just like play ground. I'm just already my opponent to like shite. Anyways, here is normally we would just do strikes on one guy, but then since I'm pretty sure this guy has no S300s, I would just do that, fly in. Took a bit of prediction time, but we kill both with precision bombing. So yeah, now that T-15 is just free 300 points, you know, free 300 points. Didn't even lose the plane, not bad. And then yeah, we're just gonna defend D, because the match, the phase. If I lose it again, then I might actually lose D for the phase, and it's not good. Let me supply my units here, and then yeah, seems to be okay. In the meantime, our troopers have also arrived. Actually, let me talk about something else before I start yapping about the Booker. About the troopers. No, Booker. Okay, those were Vickers, but we avenged the Booker because our fucking Brutus, I believe. The Brutus, like the heli was retreating to its previous spot that and then our Brutus hit it, and then it died, not to the Stingers but to the Brutus itself. So it was pretty funny watching that. We also killed the PDSS on the left. We also, thanks to Sniper Squad on their back line that I didn't really bother pushing myself, but our teammates did, lovely teammates. We spotted, oh, there's S300 coming over. I should probably get my arty in range to shoot it down later. Also spot something else. I'm thinking, okay, where do I bomb? Not sure, I can't laze that. So I look at the other side of the map. What's going on here? Ooh, T-15! I see a T-15. So I'm just gonna do whatever I did earlier. There's a Su-35, Su-57, but you know, screw that. If it's trade, it's a trade. Yeah, laze it. Okay, get that, but then lose a Viper. I guess it's an okay trade, but losing the plane, obviously, it wasn't the best. So yeah, now we seem to be okay, doing okay. We're holding D. We're just trying to like. Oops, sorry for having the marker on the screen. Okay, so maybe gonna be able to push into INEX base. I'm not sure, but for now we're just gonna defend D with troopers. And the reason why I like troopers so much is because they're like they're a standoff squad that obviously isn't as strong as Airborne, Rangers, what else, Marines. Nothing. Like they're weaker than every single other standoff squad that Americans have. Maybe besides Mech Rifleman, because it's a 6-man squad. But the niche thing about them is that when a tank's shooting at them, they can shoot back with javelins. And instead of a tow, it's a javelin, you know? Like, sure, they only get 2 charges, but it's a javelin, man. It's pretty good. That's why I love them so much. And even if my opponent decides to come close, then I still have the AT-4 to deal with it. See how with the recon we have over here, we're just gonna... Ooh, but we accidentally fly the longbow into something over here. So yeah, okay, 1 Eagle team, 2 Eagle teams. Something else here. Oh, a Chrysanthemum. Aha, so... I felt like it was my time to shine, just go coming over and flank everything here. Even spot a PDSS team here. Unfortunately, we lose the longbow, but obviously, and then we also see a Terminator coming over. So, just gonna have to make sure that we try our best to wipe out everything that he probably deployed here like a couple minutes ago. I think this was also fresh units because at the beginning of the match, my opponent only spawned in vehicles. Just gonna resupply them at a nearby resupply point. Unfortunately for me, I forgot that. Oh wait, I'm actually in range of the those cornets, and I'm just gonna artillery it with Mount Brutuses. But then I forgot that I'm also being counter-artied, but it's okay, right? And unfortunately we lose a sniper team in the back. Our Booker also dies over there sometime soon. We're gonna phase end, and for some reason my units are not resupplying. This might be a bug, I'm not sure, but it feels like they're not resupplying like they should be. And worst part of everything, this guy has another helicopter out, and my SHORAD is nowhere to be seen. And then the thing that came out from this vehicle turned out to be a recon team. So, oh no! He spots me! Run away! Thank you, Sniper Squad.
Roger that. We return to base. Humvee awaiting commands.
Yeah, no idea why those guys don't like to resupply.
Longbow here. Looking for targets of opportunity. Mobile artillery standing by.
Yeah, it looks like now that my opponent basically knows that I have cheater levels of recon, he probably decided that, okay, maybe I should stop using... I gotta stop using trucks in tree lines, bro, so... but we do manage to kill it with the javelin. Oh, that actually hurts quite a bit. Avenger, save me!
Longbow awaiting mission.
Avenger! Ah, it turns out he had something over there. Another Eagle team, maybe. Yeah, why doesn't my Avenger not want to resupply? I don't get it. Yeah, for now, 3 caps on our side. One is kinda, I don't know if it's gonna be there or not, but yeah, we're gonna do something. Oh, for the first time we call in the Stryker RV, thank God. Lovely. I was awaiting its arrival for like a couple seconds. Here I saw that like S300. I was like, yeah, you know, maybe I'm gonna go seed that with my CJ. And my dumbass thought to myself, 1 would be enough because I run the singles. I run the what do you call it again? Like the double harm build. It's not even the 4. It doesn't even have 4 harms. Okay, here goes 1. Here goes the second one. Okay, he intercepts the second one. God dang it. And I think to myself, okay, well maybe I'll call another CJ to intercept it. He shot 3 shots there, right? He shot 3 shots, so surely if he had 4 shots, he wouldn't be able to, you know, shoot, right? But then now, from the results that you might see in this game at my very weak attacks here, it turns out he was probably sitting on the supply point, so I was clowning myself. Very disappointing. But we do also kill supply point back there, so it turns out the guy did had a bunch of stuff in this tree line that we don't really know where his stuff is. Now this guy's just, okay, there's a Verba, there's a helicopter over there. Why is my runaway Avenger? What are you doing? Yeah, the man should not have been there. Turns out this man snuck another 57mm truck into my face, and I'm gonna have to run away again.
All walking sandbags! Jump out! The cavalry has arrived! Armored cav, ready to rumble!
But at least, you know, well, one of the good things about killing transports before something actually goes south is at least the infantry disembarks, right? So now I can just snipe them or like shoot him at range. For example, I have a Stryker V here. I'm just gonna... my snipers died. I did get kind of greedy here. This is what I wanted to do. I just wanted to yeah, it was a bad idea. Let's just say it was a bad idea. Oh, but it dodged one. But then didn't get the second one off to actually bomb the double S-300s. Unfortunate.
Engaging targets with direct fire. Stryker ready for combat. I want a base of fire in that building. Recon vehicle ready. Air defense ready for action. Longbow here. Longbow is combat ready. Stryker ready for action. Infiltration underway. Infantry ready for combat. The cavalry arrives in the nick of time. Get your asses in that building.
So it seems like for now,
Moving out.
alright, both our Brutuses are basically out of ammo.
Roger, moving to next waypoint. Treetop level. Roger.
And these guys are having fun coming to my flank as always. I guess they just, I don't know.
Check that building.
I don't know how many times I need to teach these guys the same lesson, man. Like, why do you keep pushing to my cap? This is my cap, by the way.
Backwards.
Unfortunately, my Thunderbolt dies, but still.
Back out, driver. Artillery ready.
We are kind of falling a little bit behind, but as long as he doesn't push in with his own vehicles, we should be fine, despite the cruise missiles. You might have said, Corn, why don't you have a pack? Very simple. I didn't get cruise missile yet, so I thought I didn't need pack, but turns out I did. In fact, need packs.
Standing by.
Yeah, another thing about the longbow compared to the, what is it called again? The Guardian. I just think that I probably, like, it probably gets spotted before it actually shoots, whereas the Guardian has enough range to actually shoot a vehicle if it's not spotted properly. In the meantime, we do manage to find out. Oh, there's the 57mm.
Relocating. MLRS ready. Send fire mission. Direct fire engagement. Direct fire.
And then this guy's
Quick like.
a very big artillery enjoyer as well. I see. It seems.
Anti-aircraft standing by. Reconnaissance is good to go.
But you have a couple bookers. We're gonna get our infantry, maybe do a good push for the cap, and then we find out that they have a 57mm here that was shooting me from the side. Generally bad idea to do this, but I did get greedy, and there's another Dervati in the tree line. Alright, just gonna ping that for reference.
Fighting Falcon standing by.
And then did I kill something? Oh, but I changed the
Flying the coordinates.
oh, so bad. What the fuck? Okay, lose the Fighting Falcon for nothing.
Armored cav glitching the enemy. Rolling. On the move.
Alright, that might be a cluster cruise missile.
The cavalry.
Oh, but the tank lives. Yeah, okay, but and the plane dies. Huge. I was just thinking, man, if I had a pack, it would probably be 10 times better. That plane wouldn't have been able to get away with this much BS.
Armored cav is on the field. Armored is rolling out. Move it engaged.
So obviously our line of influence has shrunk a little bit. We don't have control over this part, even though this part isn't really important. To be honest, I really think I should have just held this. I should have played for this these buildings instead of just sending bookers to the edge of the map to just stop the guy from advancing over from there. Because at some point he does have to like cave in, right? He does have to get in at some point. But then I think both work. Both logic works. I probably just need a Stryker instead of bookers to do that because they're obviously faster. And hello,
Cavalry here.
run away.
Longbow here.
In a recent match I played, oh my, that was 2 shots. Holy. In a recent match I played against some of my opponents, there was actually a sniper squad that almost killed my DAP, and yeah, it almost killed my DAP, by the way. It was crazy. I was like, wait, you're not supposed to do that. I thought my DAP was supposed to like be sniping and stuff. So this is what happens when I push into ATGMs. Like it has HE ATGM, just fry my infantry when I try to push. It really would have been much better if I had control over this tree line. I played around it earlier. I'm just gonna look for the RM3K. That's still somewhere in the shadows, just like my Booker. But this guy, you know, it's a recon truck. You can probably scout for free. My Booker doesn't have that much spotting. So the game's about to end. We're kind of trying to get 6 points. Yeah, we just need 6 points. It's gonna be tough considering they do have 1 tick on the scores, and it's gonna be a 2v2 on our side when we're also closer to their spawn, and they also have a bunch of tanks when we don't. Obviously, I'm playing a really gimped deck that doesn't have tanks, and I'm also being fucked by chrysanthemas like hiding in tree lines that I forgot to ping for myself. Oh, but turns out he has another eagle over there. Crazy, brother. Oh, and another eagle over there. Crazy, brother. Run away. Alright, so it turns out I probably spent an entire game trying to push into my opponent, and it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to, because they just kept on coming. So it does seem rather realistic to probably just play more relaxed defensive, since, you know, maybe this is already a contested cap. Maybe it's already contested and I really shouldn't have just been sending it that far, and maybe should just help my teammates on the other side. Maybe. But you never know. But it turns out we do eventually spot this annoying Burba team, but then also spotted Tor in the back, so I was like, yeah, go for the Tor, baby. Target the Tor. And this guy probably doesn't like me doing that. That's why he's running his Morskaya into me. The one mistake I made here was use a smoke, because I thought those two were Derivatias or some stuff, but turns out they were Nona SVKs. Those are fucking mortars, man. Why didn't I go for the mortars? It was funny. Obviously a mistake on my own. Oh, but we have found one of the... We found where his 57mm turned out to be. Both of these people are playing these vehicles. Shows you they have a lot of love for these things.
Engage and destroy. Tactical truck ready to haul. Longbow at your command. We aim, they shoot. Transport engaged.
Alright, so I must thank my opponent for his smoke personally, because he did save my ass with that. I'll run after his units.
Cavalry engaged in combat.
Alright, thankfully the cruise missiles spared my supplies and along with my other units in there. Unfortunately for me, the Morskaya that popped out of this vehicle did not. Actually, he did. What the fuck? Oh yeah, it's still there. There you go.
Longbow ready for combat.
Oh, hello, Burba. This man had teams everywhere, man. It's like he's playing a defense of the Taiwan Strait, you know? Like he's just putting like he's what? How did my Guardian die again? I have no. Oh, it was probably to it's probably to like a random Derivati in the tree in the bush. Oh, here come the Morskaya. Say goodbye to your Stryker. Bye bye. They're gone. Very unfortunate. That was also a very bad spot too. Bomb. Because oh, but he's running into the tree line. Yeah, and I bombed the wrong spot. Also, I realized one thing, and that is this patch. The fire frigate turned tend to fly like this. Like if you lose line of sight somehow halfway, they just fly away instead of actually going after the target. Not sure what happened. It seems like it, it, it seemed like a feature because this never happened before, but I'm not really sure about it. Anyways, we do have a Viper coming in just to bomb the Morskayas. And more Verbas. Oh, but I get deleted instantly. But it's okay. At least we cleared the infantry out pretty much, most of it. I must say I have been losing a fair amount of points in the last couple minutes of the match. Like, that was a Stryker v a Guardian, 200 per Guardian, a longbow as well, and a plane. Yeah, like probably like, ooh, actually quite a lot of points actually. And now Booker as well. It's like, oh, gotta hold H, gotta hold H. Yeah, sure thing. And then turned out this man had a fucking T-14 in spawn, by the way. Crazy. I was not expecting it. But at least we have H back. For now. Yeah, I think to myself, okay, if we get, I mean, if we look at the score, we are about 1.8k down in points. And it does seem like, oh, okay, we actually do need, yeah, we actually do need a lot of points here. Another Guardian just dead. Oops. Does be annoying at times.
Viper here, go ahead. Flying below the radar. Full stop. Armored transport reporting in. Armored cav here. We're in combat. Get those.
Yeah, I think to myself, would it have been better if I didn't overextend, sent it and die, and lost a bunch of my units?
Heavy weapons here.
Yeah, probably, most definitely as well. We're actually quite stressed here. Like, you're about 300 points away. About 300 points away from winning the match. And yeah, they managed to sneak a bunch of A units into this stuff, and I'm pretty sure I lost about 1,000 points in like the last couple of minutes of the game, whilst trying to do something that felt a bit too much far-fetched. Anyways, this is still a very fun deck, I must say. You have Bookers, you have everything. To say the least, the Vipers did a lot of work, along with the Brutuses that sniped a bunch of units in the meantime. So yeah, this is one of the couple matches that we have that's featured in High Elo Heist, that the heist is indeed not successful, but we'll get them back next time. And we also learned a couple things this game, I believe. So guys, I do thank you for watching today, and I hope you guys have a good day as well. There will not be deck talks today. I'll probably do one next time, but actually maybe I should, because like the yeah, give me a second. Because the main thing about like that happened recently is that the Broken Arrow deck page kind of died on what's it called, BA Hub. So I guess I'll just do it manually now and talk about it really quickly. So give me a bit. Alright, we're on the page now. Obviously, you might see some slight differences in the deck because I kind of changed the loadouts of the stuff here. 4 snipers as usual to pair with the ISV, because obviously this carries way more than the Humvee can. It still runs slower and has a bit more HP, but you know, it doesn't get smoke anyway, so why bother? 2 Stryker RVs, these are pretty standard for like spotting and everything. For the infantry tab, I didn't really take advantage of the extra 250 points. I am actually using more troopers than before, because today I had a match where troopers helped me a lot, and I think maybe I should play around this kind of playstyle and be more annoying than my opponent in the near future. So yeah, this is another thing I should try. And then Airborne's, I'm still deciding whether to run NGSW or not. It's definitely optional. Have 2 Dragoons on standby, even though most of the time I will probably just be using ISV for transports and ESVs. And also Hemets with the armored troop loadouts, since I don't want them to die in a single ATGM or something. In the meantime, I dropped Thunderbolts. Not because I think they're... Okay, I do kind of think they're bad, but but the thing is, right? I just ended up using a bunch of ATGMs to deal with my problems, even though I do think that guns still have value. But then my vehicle tap isn't that big anyway, so that's why I ended up just having Bookers that I can't play without. I have some Stryker ATGMs I can deal with Chrysanthemas or some other like Terminators and stuff. This is for two-shotting Kurganets and Boomerangs. And then the Sheridan, which a lot of you have been telling me to try, but I've actually never ended up trying. Yeah, my bad. I keep forgetting about it every time I put it in my deck. And then for the support tab, it's a bit different. Still 3 Brutuses. A HIMARS used for clusters. This is for smoke. Cheap packs and a couple more charrette. I don't think I should be using the Avengers anymore, even though last game the smoke did save me a couple times. And but then again, if I were using the charrette, I wouldn't be just recklessly putting Avengers in weird spots anyways. I'd probably actually need a couple more Stinger teams myself. But still, I'm also deciding what else I could put in here. Like I could have a SPH with cluster. I could have a CRAM to just defend my ass, or maybe even a where is it? A SlamRam if I wanted. As for the helicopter tab, I have the Kiowas for anti-air, because I ended up just dropping the longbow completely. I thought to myself, okay, if I go for the cheap longbow and the cheap Guardian, I spend 10 more points, but I get 200 more meters of range with my Jagums, so I'm definitely going to take this one over the other. I'm not going to bring anything on the wingtips. So, yeah, I think this might suit my playstyle more, maybe. At least the Guardian's easier to use this way. Black Op for cheap transports, a chain for a lot more logi. And then the Apache, in case like I just need something dead really quick that's on the flank, like a pilot or something, I'm just gonna send this over. It costs 120 points, man. Losing it is probably painless. And also, the controversial thing about my air tab is that I really don't know what to bring on this air tab. Obviously, I have CJs. I might even play 4 CJs and stack a bunch of Eagles because I use the, what do you call them? Slam ER on Hornets. But then sometimes I think to myself, okay, cruise missiles actually give them enough time to react. These are actually not as fast as I think they are. Obviously, they still get the work done sometimes, but it is an expensive plane. What the Strike Eagle is, it can basically nuke a tank off the face of Earth, and so can the Viper. So, yeah, the air tab is also completely up to you because I don't have Mavericks myself. People usually smoke up at when they see a fighting Falcon coming. Same with other planes. Like nowadays, the standard procedure is to just smoke up when you see a plane coming. So yeah, that should be it for the deck talk of today. I thank you guys for watching until the very end, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of High Elo Heist. Goodbye and ciao.